What I need from you is understanding. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Understanding is what I need. Well, you can guess from that intro, everybody. It's your girl, Miss Sophia the Diva, and I'm back here once again with another review of the docu-series Xscape. Still kicking it. This will be episode 2, Off to a Bad Start. And you can also tell by the song that I chose from their catalog that we don't have a lot of understanding this episode. Kandi is still being difficult and crying. You went so low, you want to go so low, and you didn't want me. I'm just like, oh my God. Kandi can, and then at one point during the episode, Kandi admitted that she was being difficult. But let's start with the opening scene. So if y'all remember, for Kandi's wedding special on Bravo, there was a girl named Tan. Remember, Xscape was supposed to be 5 young women and not 4, but it was because it was a chick named Tan in there, and Tan is now like some businesswoman too, like Kandi. Like, Kandi explained in this episode that the reason why Tan was removed from the group is because she really wasn't getting along with management. They wanted her gone. And so they voted. It was like, either she gone or y'all ain't got no deal. And so they were like, well, sacrifice one for the greater good. So Tan was out. Now what I found interesting about this conversation is like what my friend pointed out about it is that Diva D said that Tan was very agreeable to Kandi's, I guess, analysis or perspective on how Xscape fell apart and how it's trying to fall back together, but not really. Tan was saying that people pretend that they're for you and be against you the whole time. And he was like, she's saying that to someone who voted her out of the group. Okay. And the thing about it is, another thing that my friend Diva D pointed out that I think also is crucial around this whole episode that will tie it up in a nice bow is that if Tan can have a forgiving heart, I don't understand how come Kandi still ain't forgiving Tasha and really forgiving Tamika also for the transgressions that they had. Okay, now I just found it interesting that Tan is even still talking to you people. But then again, that's neither here nor there. Maybe she thought she could get some breadcrumbs from the group. I don't know. But I guess Tan figured, you know, hey, a friendship is friendship and business is business. So that's how it goes in the industry. Last week, I'm still tripping on the fact that Tasha said she was the voice of the group. And I'm like, okay, girl, you know how sensitive Kandi is. She hear that. She is out on this deal. And based upon Watch What Happens Live, I guess Xscape is going to be doing new music and new things, and it will be moving along without Kandi. I think maybe this docu-series was just what they needed to get the momentum going for the interest back in group Xscape. I think honestly also because they were so young when they got in the industry, some were barely entering womanhood, because like Tasha is the oldest, and then I think maybe Tamika and Tiny, and then Kandi's the baby, and of course she shows it by how she acts. She is in fact the baby. So I think that without proper support and mature adults helping them navigate going into womanhood and dealing with issues, because we also saw in this episode that their big mentor was Mama Joyce, or as Tasha and Tamika kept referring to her as Auntie Joyce. I just, you know, I know that's Kandi's mom, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful about anybody's mom, but the way Mama Joyce act is like that of a petty teenage 15-year-old with no guidance whatsoever. Her and her sisters are very petty, and the way that they deal with things to me is just improper, but that's neither here nor there. I do care a lot about Tiny. I have a lot of respect for her. By me watching Family Hustle and also watching this, Tiny is very mature in how she handles these situations with Kandi and the Scott sisters. She is indeed Mama Bear. She's trying to get everybody together. Honestly, at this point, I think that they need to have a session with Dr. Sherry. She is the Atlanta counselor. Or what's that other man that wear the glasses that always be on Fatal Attraction on TV1? He was Nini's life coach or therapist. But either way, or maybe they need to just meet with Iyanla Vanzant and have them fix my broken R&B life. I mean, at this point, either you in, like Tiny said last week to Kandi, either you in or you out. Okay. Also, Tasha, get a new makeup artist. Child, you do look like a Cabbage Patch Kid in that scene. You a cute girl, but the makeup is just all wrong. Come to find out, this conflict between Tasha and Tamika and Kandi all stems from Kandi being upset about a solo record deal that Tasha was going to get, because she said that it was understood that for the third project that Tasha wouldn't do it unless she was also anchored with the solo deal. Tasha was saying that, I just did whatever the producers asked me to do. I was doing what I had to do for my career and for the group. So I don't get why Kandi is upset. I think in some ways, whomever management was for these girls was divisive. We learned that at one point, Tasha's husband was the manager and he didn't know what the hell he was doing, but it seemed like once he became the manager, well, it was Rocky. Yeah, Rocky is Tasha's husband. Things seem to be getting it was a lot of jealousy going on. And Kandi touched on the fact that her brother Patrick, may he rest in peace, was a peacemaker amongst the girls. God, I wish he was still alive. Like Kandi said, they probably would have gone further had he still been around, because he was a great arbiter for them. But either way, Tamika, I get that you were trying to help your sister out and defend your sister against Kandi by making up the lie. Because she admitted that, the only reason I said that on the radio that Kandi was sleeping with everybody, including Jermaine Dupri, is because she was coming for my sister. So now we know why Kandi is fed up on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She been getting Phaedra'd for years, okay? The lies, okay? I mean, my God, come on now. Tamika, really? Might as well should have said the girl gave somebody the clap. Shit, I don't know. Either way, at one point, Tasha and Kandi have a one-on-one time. Kandi is not being receptive. As a matter of fact, I think this is the part in the confessional where she admitted to being difficult and knows she's being petty. But she can't help it. She got it on. It's genetic, if you ask me. Kandi was crying, and I can't, how many times I called crying to my mama. I'm like, oh Lord, Mama Joyce is the last person you need to be calling on. By the way, Ace is absolutely cute. My thing is, where is Riley? Okay, I feel like y'all where is Riley? Is she spending more time with her daddy? We ain't seen Riley on Real Housewives of Atlanta. We ain't seen her on Xscape still kicking. Where's Riley? Better late than never. Oh, wait a minute. Better late than never. That's what they say. You missed my birthday. Sang, baby. Lord, but I tell you whose child we did see. We did meet Tamika's children. We learned, and I remember this now from Xscape Unsung. I remember that she was talking about the fact that when they were doing this song, I Got Love on My Mind. Hey, she was pregnant then, and management was trying to get her to abort the baby. And so the group came together and said, well, there will be no Xscape if there is no Tamika in the group. And see, that right there, young ladies, if you can come together on that, you can still come together and work together as Xscape, the group. Y'all just need to get some understanding, okay? So I thought that was really sad, but the industry is a cold-blooded place and cutthroat. And given right now, as I go off on this tangent, given right now everything that's going on in the industry, Hollyweird, it just lets you know right there that people have not been lying. More people than not have cut their teeth because they have had to sit through and be humiliated because of someone having power and just thinking that they have the ability to just touch people inappropriately or force them to have sex with them. Like, that's disgusting. And then to force people to have abortions to protect their career and to also protect somebody else's core, not necessarily theirs. So it can be a very cutthroat thing. I personally would love to have a Latasha Scott solo album, but here's the deal. we need good production and good songs, because one of the industry sweethearts that has gotten a raw deal all the way around, she never can have a consistent, great, no skip album, as I call it, and that would be Jennifer Hudson. And I don't want to see that happen to the likes of LaTosha Scott. Right now, whomever is producing for Kenny Lattimore and writing for him, maybe it's him, and Vivian Green and Guapale, you might want to go reach out to those people, because Lord knows the last 2 albums by each of these individuals have been fire. No skips. Okay, no skips. Get with Erykah Badu or somebody. Hell, here's a great songwriter you probably never heard of, but check out his 2 albums. He's my sorority sister's big brother and frat. But Gino Young, check him out. Have him write some stuff for you, because Tasha has great vocals, and I personally would love to see it, and would love to see her do an intimate city tour. You know, kind of like how Lady Gaga did the dive bar tour, only Tasha is doing the jazz lounge and intimate clubs like that. Okay, I would love to see that. Because apparently Kandi is not really trying to be down with Xscape long term anymore, since she is the most successful besides Tiny out of the group, because she said that the new music will not include her, because she is going to be doing other things like on Broadway. Okay. Y'all know I'm Team Kandi, okay? But I don't know what has happened to her voice. Maybe, I don't know. But either way, okay. But you know what? Musical theater is how she started out. When they were in high school, they were at an arts and entertainment school. So Godspeed to her. She making that coin. I would like to see Mother's Love again. I think now is the time to bring that back. I think you can get the right production and get it on the road and get it going. I was glad to see in the end, though, that after Tasha and Kandi talked, that Kandi actually started smiling. Better late than never. That's what they say. Tamika, we know that you got love on your mind, but we did not need to know that you and your husband got it on before rehearsal, and that's why you were late. Your husband said he wanted some, so you gave him some. That's awesome that, you know, you putting it down in the bedroom like that for your hubby. But we need to know that. I do hope that you showered afterwards. Inquiring minds want to know. We were like, did you at least wash your ass? You know, did you do a whole bath? Something. Because I was like, you doing all that flopping and stuff, girl. We don't know. And in other words, it was TMI. Okay. Somebody else on Twitter said, oh my God, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I hope she snuck in the shower, fanning around everybody. Ileana Van Zandt has taught me a lot in just watching her show. But one of the things I have learned is that we all have our experiences. But I feel like throughout this whole process, Kandi has been projecting her fears about how she feels they are treating her. I feel like she has been doing this probably throughout her entire experience in the group. I was glad to see that her and Tosh were able to come together and come up with a set list and whatever for their BET performance, which, by the way, was actually really good. I will say this, though. I did see y'all's recent performance on the Steve Harvey show. Buying off rack is cool, but you need to get a tailor, because I saw so much puckering and improper, ill-fitted clothes, or you need to get a new wardrobe stylist, because that looked a hot ass mess. And that's just the bottom line. Somebody also was concerned about your head, your wigs and your units. Feel free to contact Miss Sophia the Diva. I am a stylist, wiggy. I can help you. Okay, I can help you with your hair game and your clothing game, because I'm a big booty girl. I fall into the category with y'all. I got a big butt. Although, according to Mama Joyce, some of y'all got ass, little ass, big booty, and astro ass. Mama Joyce, okay. But either way, I'm just saying, no puckering. Get that stuff tailored, okay? We also got to see Tamika's daughter, her first daughter that we mentioned earlier that she was pregnant with. Ocean is her name. That girl is her doppelganger. She looks just like her mama. Spit her out. I don't know who her daddy is. It don't matter. That is Tamika's daughter. Also, we see that the other daughter, what is her name? Tanaya. They working on writing some music too. Where's Kandi's daughter in all of this? Tiny's daughter is going to be opening for Xscape, so I think that's really cool. We see that Tiny's daughter, Zunique, got it more together than the group because everybody always showing up late. Kandi pretty much shows up on time. The band is there. Look, learn how not to waste people's time. When you have a call time, be there. When you have a call time, be there. Just show up. People don't want to be waiting around. Hell, even though the band is probably getting paid, I'm sure there are other things they could be doing. Then on top of that, y'all need to make more time to rehearse. Kandi, you need to be down in one of them houses, and I'm sure you got a dance studio somewhere in there, or a space to make a dance studio. You need to be recording the rehearsals and going over to the dance steps or asking Drea, can she come over? Stop wasting people's time and stop being resistant. I'm rhythmless too, but you know what? When I pledged and we went to regionals and all this stuff and we had a step show, you know what? Hell, I did they gave me the simplest step possible. Now, I was able to get the little basic dance move, but you know what, honey? You just got to do what you got to do, okay? Either you in or you out, Kandi. Tamika don't know the words to her own damn song. She's been singing for 20-some years, okay? What was the name of the song that they were doing? Oh, Tamika, when they were doing Who Can I Run To? And that's that one part where they say, who can I run to? Something about to fill this empty space with laughter. That's it. To fill this empty space with laughter. I had to do it in my head. And I was like, she told me, I thought it was face. Don't that make sense? Actually, it could go either way, but Tamika, girl, really? You didn't even look at the call sheet. You just like the choir member that come in and just pick up the song. All of us been singing some of these gospel songs wrong all our lives. Mama Joyce came in during a rehearsal talking about she wanted to see what they were doing and giving out bad advice. Tiny said that Mama Joyce, you know, she was really good with advice. And I said this might be why you and Tip might be breaking up. But either way, oh, I pray Kandi makes it though. But Mama Joyce told them, you marry for support, not love. I'm marrying for both, okay? When my king comes along, I'm marrying for both. He got to be educated and on the road to doing something great, because I'm on the road to being great. I'm already great. Actually, I'm fabulous, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm like, you going to end up divorced and maybe getting some spousal support. That's how you going to get some support, okay? We're Mama Joyce, man. In the words of Cat Williams, don't worry. I'll wait. Now, Mama Joyce did offer a good piece of advice, mainly because she know her daughter can't dance at all. But she said that they need to do more singing and less dancing because people are not expecting that. And then that's when I thought about New Edition. When we go to a New Edition show, of course we expect that. Okay, we expect that level of intensity because they never stopped. New Edition, ask them what is the longest any of them has sat at home and not been on tour doing something. Whether it's Belle of DeVoe, what is it? Johnny Gill was in, what was that group? LSG. All of them have consistently worked. Even Bobby, okay, have worked, and they continue. You know, they've just been active. Xscape, not so much. You know, y'all, what? Got it in for a couple of years, and then it's over and done with. So next week, I can't remember what song that is that Scarface has, but in one part it says, "Hey yo, JD's home." Yeah, Jermaine Dupri will make an appearance. Finally, I thought it was going to be this week, but either way, Godspeed to Xscape. I hope y'all make it. Latasha, again, I really, really would love to see a solo project from you. Tamika, maybe you know what? The Scott sisters do gospel. There's another idea. You heard it here from Miss Sophia the Diva. I think y'all started out in the church, do a gospel album. Mary did it. Erica and Tina. Why can't we have Tamika and Tasha? Anyway, that's all I got. I'll be back with y'all next week. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Like this video. Share it with your friends. I have been Miss Sophia the Diva, and you have been all that. Be sure to make your own magic.